What if the secret to a happy marriage wasn't compromise, but the refusal to compromise who you truly are? What if the peace you've built together is actually the sound of one person slowly disappearing? Meet Liam and Clara. When they met in college, they were fire and water. Liam, the ambitious, structured MBA student, building a steady career path. Clara, the free-spirited artist, driven by passion and novelty. They saw their differences as balance. Liam would ground Clara, Clara would give Liam adventure. But over 10 years of marriage, that balance tipped. Liam's career soared, demanding control, predictability, and a stable home life. Clara, believing her art was the less important pursuit, gradually started to shrink her world to fit his. She stopped taking commissions that required travel. She traded her late-night studio sessions for early dinner preparations. She learned to love Liam's schedule and his friends, slowly forgetting what her own life felt like outside his orbit. She saw this as sacrifice. She believed she was performing the ultimate act of love, giving up her needs for the stability of the relationship. And Liam loved the stability she created. The tension wasn't about a fight or a lie. It was about an empty space. One Saturday, Liam was telling friends about a major upcoming promotion. He spoke proudly of his life, the clean, quiet home, the reliable schedule, his supportive wife. Then, one of his friends, Mark, a man who hadn't seen Clara in years, asked casually, "Hey Clara, I remember you used to paint these incredible, huge abstracts. Are you showing anywhere this year?" Clara laughed nervously.
Oh, my painting? I haven't really done a large piece in years. No time, Just small stuff, occasionally.
Liam quickly jumped in.
She's busy keeping my world running. We're a team.
The moment passed for Liam and Mark. But for Clara, it was a thunderclap. She realized that by sacrificing her identity for stability, she had allowed Liam to delete her from her own narrative. That night, alone in the kitchen, she looked at her reflection. She saw a successful man's wife, a supportive fixture, but where was Clara, the vibrant artist? She felt like a stranger in her own marriage. The unsettling question was, if she had sacrificed her true self for Liam, was the man he loved still real? Clara realized her sacrifice wasn't a gift, it was an unspoken bargain. She stopped arguing and started testing. She began introducing small, almost imperceptible parts of her old self back into the relationship. She started listening to the loud, slightly chaotic world music she loved while cooking. Liam would come into the kitchen, his expression tight, and ask,
"Could you turn that down? It's distracting."
He didn't ask her to change the music, he asked her to silence it. She casually mentioned taking a weekend workshop in New York, a crucial networking opportunity for her art. Liam's response was instant, and coded in caring concern.
"Honey, the travel would stress you out. And who would make dinner while I'm working? We can't disrupt the schedule."
He wasn't malicious. He was defending the comfort zone she had worked so hard to build for him. Her absence would mean inconvenience. Her presence, as she was non-negotiable for their stability. The tension grew not from conflict, but from avoidance. Liam avoided recognizing Clara's needs because that recognition required him to sacrifice his comfort. Clara avoided asserting her needs because she feared proving that her authentic self was a threat to the marriage. The relationship was running smoothly, but the price of that smoothness was Clara's daily, quiet self-erasure. She had to know, could their marriage survive the real her? The situation came to a head when Clara received an unexpected invitation, a spot in a small, prestigious gallery show, 3 of her old pieces, needing to be touched up and prepared immediately. It was her old dream, staring her down. She knew this required 2 weeks of non-stop, messy, late-night work, the exact chaos Liam couldn't tolerate. She told Liam hesitantly, emphasizing how important it was. Liam's composure finally broke, not in anger, but in cold, measured panic.
"Clara, be reasonable. Our trip to the Hamptons is next week. And who will handle the dinner party preparations? This is a disruption. You need to focus on us right now.
That phrase, focus on us, hit her like a wall.
This is me, Liam. This is the part of me I gave up for us. I built a peaceful life for you, but I became a stranger in it. I need to know if you married Clara, or if you married the stability I promised to become.
Liam stared at her, genuinely blindsided. He realized he hadn't seen his wife's sacrifice, he had just enjoyed the convenience of her quiet disappearance. He was terrified. Not of the painting, but of the woman standing before him, a woman he suddenly didn't recognize. His silence confirmed the chilling truth, he preferred the compromised version of her. Clara did not walk away. But she refused to compromise again. She went to the show, prioritizing her purpose for the first time in years. Liam, faced with the stark choice between an authentic, slightly chaotic wife and an empty, predictable house, finally grasped the true cost of his comfort. He realized the stability he demanded wasn't love, it was control disguised as security. He apologized, not for being busy, but for loving the compromise more than the person. They started a difficult, slow process of renegotiating their life. Clara carved out a non-negotiable studio schedule. Liam agreed to manage the chaos those changes brought. They learned that the single most important component of a resilient marriage is ensuring both partners have permission to remain fully themselves. They replaced the unspoken bargain with mutual autonomy. This is the hidden danger of the quiet compromise. The spouse who sacrifices their identity doesn't create peace, they create a relationship between two strangers. Never assume your self-sacrifice is love. Your true partner won't demand your quiet disappearance, they will demand your loud, vibrant presence. The goal is not to merge into one person, but to create a space where two whole individuals can thrive together. Liam realized he loved the stability, not the person. What's the one thing you've silently sacrificed in your relationship for the sake of peace? Share your thoughts in the comments below.